Yeah, the service line, speaking of which, we'll actually be talking about, we'll be able to talk about that in a second here. As we are now going to be joined on the headset by Leanne Ulmer. So, Coach, congrats on 3-0s the entire weekend. I know it wasn't the cleanest 3-0s that you'd probably like, but for a younger team, working through mistakes like that, you have to be happy with that.
You know, tournaments against good teams are tough, right? So, yes, this morning's match, offense was pretty sluggish. It was not a real pretty match offensively, but we blocked well and served well. Jenna Damon's been digging balls all over the place today. She was incredible. So our defense kind of helped us out through that match. And this match, we got the offense on track a little bit better. Maddie Danielson has played really well. In the second match, Jenna was digging balls on our block. Our block was big. We had a lot of blocks. And we went on some really nice service runs.
Coach, back-to-back matches today. You've had to come off teams that have upset the ranked opponent, something you did last night.
Yeah.
How did you adjust to them having that momentum of taking in while you're having to come in on fresh legs, maybe not as much warm-up as these teams have had by playing another match where they just got a big, exciting win?
Yeah, that's always a challenge, right? You know, they came off a 5-setter, real close win. We're upstairs playing queens, trying to have some fun and just stay loose because you end up hanging out for a long time, you know? And you don't want them just looking at their phones and sitting there waiting and like, hey, let's go, let's play ball. So we tried to keep them a little bit busier and, you know, kind of keep them loose, and I thought they did a really good job.
Okay, we'll take you back to set number one of this current match against Concordia. You were down 8-1, you called a timeout, and then you went on a 24-7 run to close out the set. What'd you tell the team in that huddle, and what changed momentum-wise the rest of the way?
Yeah, I think we just weren't being ourselves. You know, they had a nice server back there who was doing a really good job. So I thought, you know, we were more physical than them. If we could just get it going, get the pass up there, setters make a little better choice, we can start getting things rolling. And, you know, I had no idea we'd go on that kind of a run, but yeah. The servers did a really good job, though. They made, you know, our block's pretty good. And if you keep, you know, like I said last night, aces are great if we get them, but the goal is to make them pass, try to get them out of system, set our block up where we can get some stops.
Batted out, and now moving forward, Augustana is who comes up next on Friday. Looking forward to that one. What's the game plan going in against Augustana?
Yeah, so they're the only team we have next week, so we'll take Monday off and let the girls get some rest and get their lift in, and then we'll start planning for them. Always a tough competitor. Assistant coach is from there, so it's always fun when they come into town. I mean, every conference match is precious, right? We get 8 of them, so you gotta win them all. You gotta win them all to win. So we'll get our game plan together. I think they have a fairly young team, so we'll be ready to go. But this weekend was big for regional opponents with Platteville, and Colorado College was a very good team, and being able to beat Concordia. So really good regional opponents.
All right, Coach, we appreciate your time, and good luck the rest of the way.
All right, appreciate you guys. Take care. Have a good rest of your weekend.
You too. So that was head coach Leanne Ulmer